Michael, you got your mimosa? There you are.
I see it.
Go.
He's going the comic, the comic gulp. The big comic gulp.
The mimosas only mean one thing, Luke. It is the start of a new pool. Pool B at Simulated Online Cricket.
Yes, they cleaned out the water. We've changed the water, Tim, of the pool.
Oh, right. I didn't know where you were going there. But we have reached Pool B. We are halfway through the regular season here at Simulated Online Cricket. I'm Tim Stanton. I've got Luke Gold beside me making terrible jokes. Michael Vilkins over in the executive suite as well. Now, we have to address last week's incredible, controversial game.
Scenes.
Now, if you haven't watched, go back and don't watch this video.
Yeah,
don't.
Yeah, stop
What you're doing.
Go back. Go back.
Subscribe to Simulated Online Cricket on YouTube. Go back and watch last week's episode.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler alert. The not the wristy strokers. The Brisbane Burners, I should say, came through with a glitch in the Matrix victory all the way through to the semi-finals.
It stinks of on the take.
Now, the Dogs of War, Dane O, they did put in a formal complaint with the Simulated Online Cricket Committee.
Yep, fair enough. The
sock. Commissioner Al allegedly, along with Brock the Sock and many other on the board.
Oh, yeah, Brock the Sock.
Bring him back. He's come back.
Everyone you haven't seen this season of Sock, it's because they're on the committee.
They're on the committee. Yeah, Yun Sang.
Yun Sang.
They've come back, and the result will stand. That's a controversial decision,
Huge.
but we will plough ahead. The Brisbane Burners are in the semi-finals. They will be playing semi-finals cricket. But enough said about that. Go back and watch last week's match to see the absolute debauchery and the scenes coming out of the kennel there in the last match of Pool A.
My thank you to Big Ant. Thank you. It's done wonders for my team, the Big Ant.
Shout out to the
TBA.
Big Ant. But Luke, all eyes now are on Pool B.
Yes, we've moved on, Tim. We've got that out of the way.
We have got 4 teams. We've got the Tigre Chinos, 3-time grand finalists.
Yes.
The Wristy Strokers. Your Mad Kents.
Yes.
I said Kents.
Yes, the Kents are back. We've got some new logos, Tim.
New logos, new everything, and then a slight rebrand from the Hooroo Pubudus.
Yes, they are the Hooroo Pubudus. The Hooroo Pubudus.
So those 4 teams vying out for Pool B supremacy. Don't forget the top 2 teams make it through to the semi-finals. First place team out of Pool B will play the Brisbane Burners.
The Big Birds.
The second place team will play the undefeated Benny G's Revolution. Michael, have you got a preference of a team that you would like to play against in the semi-finals before we get into it?
Ooh, I would love to go up against the Who. I know you both are in this pool, but what do you think the odds are that both of you are going to get through to the semi-finals?
I'm pretty strong.
I think it's pretty high.
Pretty strong.
I think
pretty confident. Pretty confident.
I think I'm very confident in my team. I think
solid.
Luke's fairly confident in the team that he's
Before we kick off, the viewers, don't forget to like and subscribe these videos so we can make more. We can share this beautiful community with the world.
Yeah, tell people.
And do lots more gear about the comments you're leaving down on the bottom of this video.
Absolutely. Luke's having a seizure, so let's get...
It's me.
That's a nice little comment stance.
Comments, hashtag comment stance. I'm really concerned about you
It's like
today.
the Muppets.
This pool may not go all the way if that amount.
Look, I mean, if I get kicked out of this one, I'm walking off the job.
You're just excited. You
I
just
am,
want to see
mate.
the
I'm
mad
mad. I mean, it's been a week.
Yeah,
It has been.
I've got my eye on that seat up there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right, yeah, keep trying, mate.
Okay, let's kick it off. The first match, we're going to Angle
Park.
Welcome, Angle Park.
Very good.
To Simulated Online Cricket. It's
Look at those overalls.
3-time grand finalists, the Tigre Chinos, taking on the grossly underperforming Hooroo Pubudus.
Yes.
If we have a look at the overall standings here, the batting is far superior. Yeah. The bowling is far superior. The fielding is almost
Got to buy a
equal,
crotchet, Tim.
but the overall, again, just
Some way.
makes no sense whatsoever.
None whatsoever. That's the way we like it, though, Tim.
You just throw that all out the window as we take our first look at the jerseys, and it's kind of giving it away. But the big corn, he has been retained as skipper of
That is a bold
Hooroo
choice,
Pubudus.
considering the capitulation that was Sock 3, that they've retained the big corn. But, I mean, are you going to say no to that, man?
I mean,
We love you, Rocky.
Team owner Juzzy T is just a vibe guy.
He is a vibe guy.
So it makes sense to bring in the big corn.
Those man boobs, just the jersey,
the whole thing.
every part of it.
That uniform has a horizontal line across the entire logo.
It does. Well, the big corn, he's back in. We're having an overcast game, Tim, today.
Okay.
33 clouds in the sky, and the wind going 12 kilometres straight up.
So
through the Earth's crust.
Perfect dinger weather.
Yeah, good dinger weather. Let's have a look at the lineups, Tim. Talk us through your team.
Well, the future Sock 4 champions lineup as David Warner and Joe Root. Mortal enemies.
That's right, the Punch-On Boys.
On the field, but they will team up to open the batting for the Tigre Chinos. Kane Williamson is the skipper.
It's a strong top 3, Tim.
Strong top 3. We've brought in Kane Williamson, lucky to miss out on MVP last year.
Yes.
JP Duminy in at 4, Owen Morgan at 5, Henry Nichols, and Tommy Latham. He was a sneaky little player for the Uroos last year. So he's moved over. Chris Wokes, Jofra Archer, both retained from last season's Sock. Vernon Philander and Tim Southey round out the side. And Fulaqueo, he was the opening bowler for the... what was your team last year called, Michael?
The Dinger
The
Swingers.
Dinger Swingers, yes. He was one of the only bowlers on that team. He
Dan, how about that well?
Yeah, he carries the drinks for the Tigre Chinos. Let's have a look.
Moving up in the world. How do you think Tommy Latham's going to go against his former teammates?
Well, it's a grudge match here.
A grudge match.
But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, Michael. I don't know if there's a lot of.
I gotta wait a whole 2 minutes. This is crap.
The Hooroo Pubudus line up like this. Aaron Finch and Alex Hales, they'll open the batting. Ishan Kishan, he's moved up the order after a good Sock last year. Ajinkya Rahane, Shakib Al Hassan.
A couple of big names from the Kents moved across.
Massive, and they're trying something different, the Uroos. Darcy Short, he's in at 6, not the best batter in Cricket 19. So that's why he's down the order there. One of my favourite cricketers, Ravinder Jadeja.
Can't say his name, but he is your favourite.
He's one of my favourites. He's in at 7. You got Liam Dawson, Ravi Ashwin, the big corn in at 10. He might be in at 10 and not bowl.
Yes,
but
he's there for spirit only. He's a big spirit guy.
He's there for vibes. And Mitchell Stark, the only pace bowler in that side.
Yeah, so we are looking at if you can have a look here on the right at screen here, it says the bowlers. We are looking at serious amount of spin in the Hooroo Pubudus. So that is as Michael sees looking, that's very good. Wonderful miming there, Michael. As we move on now, obviously, a big following on the Twitters about the lawn striping. So what are we going to get here? Let's just have a look, because this one's been going off online. They really want to know. So here we go. Stripe again.
Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
Leave a comment below. What lawn striping would you like to see in the next game?
That's a good point.
And Michael doing some
doing the comment dance. Very good.
All right, now let's have a look at today's umpires.
Tim, I don't know if it's going to get much better than Siraj Shah and Rex Tom, is it?
I mean, well said.
Does it get any better? Angle Park was starting a 4:30 game. Tim, you happy with that? Happy with that?
Yeah. Well, look, I don't want to ruin the start times. I'm happy to.
You're happy to let it ride.
I'm happy to let the ones and zeros decide.
Beautiful choice. Well, Tim, that is it for the pre-game. We preloaded. We've had our pre-game drinks.
Mimosas hit pretty hard.
That's right. Now it's time to get out into the clubs. We're going to hit the valley, Tim.
Well, we're hitting Angle Park.
Do kids still hit the valley or the Angle Park? Do kids do that? Probably.
Are you okay?
I don't know, mate.
What's happening here?
I'm just excited.
Oh, you're just excited?
I'm excited. I'm having bloody mimosas at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Happy days. Now, Luke, let's get out of the debauchery and into some actual analysis.
Yes.
Who do you think wins this matchup and why?
Look, it's hard to go against the Tigres. They are a strong team and have been for many seasons. The secret of which is a guarded secret of what makes this team tick. Team owner refuses to divulge any secrets there. But I tell you what, the Hooroos have put together on paper a good team. This is a good side in as far as the game is concerned. So we might see an upset.
Well,
we might see an upset.
I'm a little bit worried at this team because it is that experimental side. There's a lot of spin in this team.
Yes.
Something we haven't really seen in simulated online cricket. So, yeah, a little bit nervous, but at home, I mean, we've got the best batting lineup in the competition. I see no reason why.
Yeah, but overall, how would you rate your chances?
Overall, I mean, I'd say is 90% chance of winning to this game.
Well, let's get into it. I've had enough of this as we have another look here at Angle Park. There you go, Sir Racha. Oh, that big corn.
Simulation of what the game might look like moments from now.
That's it. That is right. Joe, the Down Under bar brought back as a sponsor. So shout out to the Dunder.
We'll have a couple of new sponsors, a couple of old sponsors for both teams, and we'll go through those throughout the day. Angle Park Oval.
Yes, Angle Park Oval. That is what it's called, apparently. I thought it was Angle Park, but now it's Angle Park Oval.
Angle Park Oval Stadium. As we have a quick recap of the teams before we get into the toss. Now, we're going to go sanctioned or unsanctioned? Is it going to be a street fight again,
That's
Luke?
right. There might have been a Pool A thing, or will it continue on into Pool B? We do not know.
Great conditions here. I expect a high scoring affair.
Yeah, me too. There we go. It is a sanctioned game. It's the big corn. It lives up to
And they put him next to the smallest official they could find.
It's
Are those officials based on non-fictional people?
I believe so. The Hooroo Pubudus win the toss
angle.
and the corn here. He's having to think about it. And they're going to have a bowl.
Ooh.
They're going to have a bowl.
Look at the size of his hand.
Yeah, man.
My word.
They are big corn hands.
What a fantastic stadium. Our first look at Angle Park here.
Yes.
A nice city backdrop right in the heart of the CBD.
Yeah, that's the way you like it.
And here we go. The teams are coming out on the field for the first match in Pool B.
Get that psych up music into you.
Shout out to some proud sponsors of the Hooroo Pubudus, Toyota, NRL Supercoach podcast, of course.
Yes.
Down Under Bar and Doritos, I believe.
Yeah, Doritos. They got on the big corn. They got on the big corn flavour.
A bit of a collab there.
Yes.
And for the Tigre Chinos, Hilton Plasterers, of course. Retain. Tata. If you need anything, you go see Tata.
Literal.
Ice Break. Beverage of the Tigre Chinos.
Yes, proud beverage.
And also Lifeblood.
Yep.
Lifeblood.com.au. Donate some blood today. All right, it's Mitchell Stark to David Warner. What a dream matchup to start here in Pool B in simulated online cricket.
Oh, nice shot there. 1 run down to third man. Just eased off the bat. And we're off the mark, Tim.
Oh, it's a non-traditional run scoring opportunity on the first ball as Joe Root gets an early opportunity here. Again, just a big shout out to the Jersey Organisation Committee. You'll see some fantastic jerseys throughout all competition here.
I like those tiger stripes.
Oh, he's tried to go the in-swingy Yorker there, and he's just missed his line a little bit there.
Now, if you hold in a burp, Luke, you might have seen in the top of the corner there, we have gone... Oh, my God.
What did he just ask you to do?
We have gone this season against the well-priced family SUVs. So stadiums were able to choose what you wanted to hit.
Beautiful.
Trying to plug through a gap there. The Tigre Chinos have gone the Ivan Cleary bus.
They've gone the bus. They've gone the Tigers bus, Tim, trying to get some of that Ivan Cleary magic into their team. As this one belted through the offside there. This will run away.
Very strong opening for the Tigre Chinos.
And that boundary brought to you by Borrange. If you need something that rhymes with orange, you better believe it's Borrange.
Door hinge?
No, that's 2 words.
Oh, is it a 1-word rhyme?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. They can't do double things.
Can't do
What are you
double
talking
words.
about?
What are you on about?
You could just say hinge. I mean...
But Borrange.
Anyway, as we see the big bum on the Lows there, proud sponsor Lows. They're back this season.
Proud apparel sponsors of the Hooroo Pubudus. If you have a look at the big corn at first loop, get a look at the big corn.
He's enormous. It's a good place for him to be because he takes up first and second slip.
Yeah, strategic fielding.
Just put a body there and he can just sort of dive, and there might be one that pops up to say third slip or the keeper. It's clever.
Have a look at those jerseys. Definitely not emulated off any NRL teams.
Absolutely
that you've
not.
Seen.
No, completely. This one there.
Well, he had 100 metres either side of him and picked out the bloke in the square. But a fairly decent over. I think both
spray and
teams.
pray. Look at that.
I think, it's left-hand, right-hand combination, so you're going to see that sort of thing, which is a definite strategy of the Tigre Chinos.
Here comes the spin.
But here is a strategy for the Uroos. Ravi Ashwin into bowl. Michael.
Well, I'm thinking of the...
this is up in the air. Sorry to cut you off, Michael. And it is going to fall... It's going to fall short of the man out there in the deep one run. Michael, you were saying?
No, you go ahead.
Okay, right on. Well, it's looking good. No, all right, go on, say something. Have the stripes moved? I thought the stripes didn't go... Okay, all right, the stripes go across the... Okay, interesting.
Because it wasn't vertical.
No, it wasn't vertical. That's right. And that one's lifted over the top of the offside 3 point for 4 runs. That one brought to you by Borrange. We'll bring in... there's Sir Racha there. He's got his knighthood there, and this is a beautiful shot there from the big Rooter. Michael, we'll bring you in now, mate. Comments?
I was just going to say, I'm thinking of the North Queensland Cowboys, apropos of nothing.
That's so weird.
For this team, do you think they should be called the Corn Boys?
Well, I think it puts too much emphasis on one player that does nothing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Very true. And what if next season they don't get the corn?
Yeah, what if the Brisbane Burners go, you know what, we need to add a bit of corn for a bit of vibe.
A vibe guy.
Yeah.
Oh, shot.
Now I'm thinking of life at the outpost and how weird the line is, give your love to a cow boy man.
Oh.
Some sort of like pre-pubescent cow creature. A cow boy man. I might be overthinking this. Who do you think the next umpire to be knighted will be?
That's a great question.
I'd like to see pericarditis. I think
it's about time he deserves some... Sir Pericarditis deserves some goddamn respect.
His contribution to Puerto Rican cricket.
That's right.
Do you think...
And he's beaten the outside edge there. He's trying to turn around the corner. And Ravi's getting it to turn early, Tim. It's a really interesting choice for them to bowl first, considering that the wicket is going to be at its prime at the to open up. You would expect them to bowl second and try and get some of that deterioration on the wicket, perhaps. Or you're saying that you're thinking it's more of like a trying to get when the wicket's hard.
I think it's a vibe
Bit of
thing.
bounce. You think it's a vibe thing?
I think it might just be a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Thing. I think just Juzzy T's got a touch of the Brad Fittlers.
The big Freddie Fritz.
Definitely an experimental team. Why not switch it up? Nothing's worked for them in the 3 seasons previous.
That's
so
true. Let's just stable as the corn.
Let's just throw the textbook out.
Yeah.
Traditional one-day field here for David Warner. Oh, jeez, that almost hit him in the head.
Yes, great ball.
It's none for 17 off 2.1.
Yeah, let's talk about some cricket.
Yeah, a steady start for the Tigre Chinos, and I think the Uroos would be fairly happy with this start
I think both, yes. I think more than anything the Hooroos would be. Dabbed onto the onside there.
One thing we did notice, I should say, is the lack of drama in the 5th over. Maybe 1 or 2 out of the 6 pool games.
Tim, I could argue that there was enough drama to go around without it being in the 5th over. Oh, and he slams that into the pads. He's tried to rock off the back foot, and they've run through for a quick
fielder was just like, yes, they're running, but I'll just let the ball roll to me, and there we go.
Hey, look, safety first, Tim. Safety, well, first Michael, but also Tim.
I thought they were going to go up for an appeal, but smarter heads prevailed there.
Shot.
And they've really made a tight field on the offside for David Warner, but the only way to get some runs on that offside at the moment is over the top and just a bit of
shot.
Too much length there to get underneath it. And David Warner, he's going to take that every day of the week.
Oh, absolutely.
4 runs.
There's been some big showbiz batting so far. These are nice, classy, showy shots. The crowd must love it. This is what you come to Angle Park for.
Oh, yeah,
Big
absolutely.
hits.
Thank you, Michael. I mean, actual analysis from you.
Yeah, this is.
I didn't know how to respond to that.
Oh,
And that is
that's a
two
C.
gems in a row from Mitchell Starc.
That was a ripper.
He's looking good early. So
we're going with Ravi again.
3 overs, none for 22.
I respect that Ravi doesn't do a run-up.
Well, this could be out.
Oh, well, there we go. The big Bruno Michael. We're going to have to come back to you because Ravi Ashwin has taken the first wicket of this game. And the boys are getting around him, aren't they, just? And he's tried to loft this one over the top and go big cow corner shot here. And he's just picked the man out down the gullet. Good catch.
Yeah, I think he just tried to sort of just dab it over.
Yeah.
And without trying to play like a true shot and just got caught in between what am I going to do or not.
Yep.
There are long boundaries here at Angle Park,
Yes.
so maybe that played a factor in there. He's just trying to chip it over the top and got a bit too much.
Do you think Warner's going to be happier now that Root's been caught out?
Oh.
We're about to find out.
Oh, this one's
could be
straight
out.
up in the air. This might be caught. It's going to go past the man. It will beat him, and that'll be 4 runs. It's a great shot there from David Warner. Maybe Michael's onto something.
Maybe
There is a bit of tension at the top.
Things have happened.
Yes, a broken clock is right twice a day, and it is what we might be seeing here. That is a beautiful shot there from David Warner. 14 off 10 for him. 1 for 26. Oh,
gee, I thought they were coming in to celebrate there. They've left
No
the
run.
offside vacant pretty much there. And they've done it again. And then he tried to meander it on the leg side where there's protection. Odd shot from Warner.
Yep.
That's
shot.
better.
That's a better shot. Yeah. Through point there for 4 runs, 1 bounce. On these large boundaries, Tim, you've given your bowlers every opportunity in this game to get the as we see the corn here moving
some adjustments.
You'd think that, but that's actually him asking for food from the
And I was say
sideline.
Casa de los Burritos.
Yes, he's after a burrito.
shot.
Spanked through the offside there, the cover drive. Lovely shot. 4 runs across the carpet, Tim.
That could be shot of the tournament,
That could be
Luke.
at this
Just
stage.
had to generate all the power and
good
just
shot.
bang.
Across the is there anything nicer than watching it just roll along the lovely
Lawn.
striped lawn? Yes, I was trying to think of the word. Thank you,
Lawn.
Michael. Lawn's the word I'm after, is
I've
it?
got the Tigre Chinos theme song stuck in my head. The copyright protected guy from the Tigers.
And he's gone again.
The guy from the Tigers.
Yeah, it's
4
players.
runs. And that boundary is
Another
brought
4.
to you by Rebasin. If you need to re-up your Rebasin with
Yes.
your basin,
That's right.
use Rebasin.
Yeah, if you've used all of your basin.
Well, here we go,
The
Luke.
big corn brought on for the 5th over, Tim.
I'm telling you, this team is all about
This is
vibes.
the vibe.
And
Excellent. We finally get to watch the big corn. Jeez, that was short, but it got a bit of bounce. you had that go for him.
Dot ball.
That dot ball's a dot ball. Well done, Michael. There it is. The second time he's right. That is a dot ball.
That is a dot ball.
That is a dot ball. Very good.
Aren't all balls dots in a way?
Stop it.
Okay.
Oh, there's a paddle
what
shot from Kane Williamson.
shot.
Well, he's a little bit rattled here, Kane Williamson. We have not seen the paddle in simulated online cricket.
Oh, look at those. That's
Luke, I think the corn gets simulated online cricket.
maybe
I think
this
he's
is his
brought
year.
himself on and
He's got a team around him, Tim. Perhaps.
immediately leg slip comes in.
Yeah. They're in here. As he's. Oh, and it's another dot ball.
Oh,
Kane Williamson, a nervy start
Yeah.
here.
big corn looking satisfied and,
Well, I told you, he asked for that burrito. He got his burrito, and he's brought on the ball now. He's pitched that up. He got his length wrong there. Just the 1 run, though. Oh, they thought about a second, and they will not go for it. That is just the 1 off the over so far from the big corn. This might... Team owner. Juzzy T or Duzzy J?
Juzzy T.
Juzzy T. Just checking. It's always good to check these things. That is a terrible ball.
But this could,
but it's going to do the job.
What do you mean do the job? It's 4.
that boundary brought
Isn't
to
that
you.
his job as the batter?
I thought you meant
the bowler.
big
Oh,
corn.
right.
The big corn bowled an absolute pie. Look at that. It's a short and outside off stump, and he's worked it down fine. That's it's a lovely shot, but a terrible ball.
Now it's a
They put the
last
slipper in.
last ball before the simulation here, Luke. And he's just gone bang. David Warner on fire. 34 off 16. And that boundary brought to you by Just Batch It. If you need anything batched, go see the friendly people at Just Batch It.
I know it's left and right combination, but holy smokes.
It's left and right.
Look at that fifth.
It's left and right combination.
Look at that fifth ball there.
And are we going to miss Ravi Ashman?
Oh, my God. I forgot I was too busy.
Too busy doing good, taking your mimosas. Oh, no, we got
Everyone can huff it because I got there in time.
All right, let's bring Michael Vilkins in for today's simulation sponsor.
Thank you, Timmy. Today's first simulation is brought to you by the nice people at Lifeblood. Lifeblood. We're wealthy beyond our wildest dreams because we know blood sells. Blood sells.
I don't know if that would have been sanctioned by...
Look at him having a victory mimosa.
I don't know if that
Brushing his teeth
I don't
with
know if that
orange juice.
required a celebration mimosa.
No, old mate, what's his name? Doing his teeth with orange juice.
Wow.
You're the one telling the story.
In 2002, simulated online cricket.
2002.
Wow. 2022.
Michael's showing his age here.
Anything could happen. Yes, I'm so sorry. That's the year I was born.
All right, Luke. What are your thoughts on the first 5 overs?
I'm just keen that we've locked down an age for Michael. His ambiguity is taken care of.
2002-ish.
Oh, ish.
Ish.
Right. You feel like you were born in 2002.
Yes.
Very good. It's a vibe. All right. Well, so far, Tim, it's been a bit quiet from the Chinos, except for David Warner.
Well, I was going to say it's a bit quiet. We're going almost 10 and over.
Yeah, hang on, because you got one bloke doing all the work. Now, if he gets out during this simulation, that's when we might start to see some of these the game come back towards the middle. So I think that the key here is David Warner, and that's pretty easy to say. Yeah. But I would think I would stick with that. So if David Warner is still there, I will say that the Chinos win this game.
Well, I mean, we're not even halfway through the game.
That's what I'm going to say. That's why I'm picking it now.
Yeah, I mean, look, Williamson, nervy start with the paddle,
weird paddle shot.
Here's a little thing. We saw him last season with the wristy strokers. He was it.
He was the guy. Oh, I see where this is
Now, with
going.
the pressure taken off...
Yes, you think that there's some issue there, perhaps?
Potentially.
You think he's not a big cometh-the-man moment sort of situation?
But he's not used to having less pressure because look at that stacked lineup. It doesn't seem like a high-profile lineup, but in the ratings, it certainly is.
This cat.
Go watch the preview episode.
Go watch the tape
to show how good the Tigre Chinos
they're all right.
Batting lineup is.
They're no Mad Kents, all right?
But yes, I think one of the two, if one of these two survive the simulation, I think we'll be in good stead. So with that, Luke, let's begin the simulation.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wow.
Well, Tim.
Big scenes.
So David Warner has retained his spot at the top, 76 off 44, and JP Duminy 28 off 12. So they're going at a decent clip. Kane Williamson put on not a lot, actually. 21 off 24 is not really enough to...
No.
But a stumping. We missed a stumping, Tim.
It's rare that we see a stumping in live play. So,
yes.
Well, the field is all out. Liam Dawson, he's gone for a bit here. 2 for 139 after 15.
The Hooroos, bowling-wise, not a lot of run-ups happening. They just sort of stand next to the umpire and go, all right.
Yes, that is how spin bowling works, Michael. As we see JP doing it with the big V100.
Not nice to make fun of someone who's learning, all right? You know?
But you're a team owner.
Yeah, team owner. Don't give me that.
Am I a spin bowler?
I don't know.
That's what I thought. I am.
What? You are a spin bowler?
Who do you think you are? I am. Luke, is 200 in the realm of possibilities
on
here?
this wicket as well? That is a phenomenal. If they can figure that,
we're going 9.33. So
it is on
185, 190 is right there in the wheelhouse.
Yeah, it is interesting here as this one gets swept onto the onside for one run. They think about a second, they don't go it. And good decision because that's a direct hit from the boundary. So. Well, not from the boundary because the boundary is right on the boundary. It's halfway to the boundary.
I'm sorry, where is the boundary?
4 kilometres away from the wicket.
That's how boundaries work.
All right, is that another impersonation of me, Michael?
It was.
It's very good.
Oh, a Montreal mishap.
Hang on a minute. Into the deck?
Yeah, I think...
they seem like they're into this, but I just want to have a quick look.
Might have been a little bit of a bump ball there, Luke. I don't think it was caught on the full.
Oh, obviously, but... Yes. Oh, God, how did that not hit the stumps? Look just how close. Oh, yeah.
Lucky to get away with that one,
David Warner
76
riding his luck,
on
Tim.
45, Luke.
Catch it.
Shot. This might be caught out in the deep. It's going to go one bounce. Oh, gosh.
The big boundaries help
They
there.
are, yeah. Yes, they're coming into fruition. But, of course, both teams have got a bat on this wicket, Tim.
Oh, 100%.
You never know what we're going to get.
And again, first match ever at Angle Park Oval Stadium. So
Uncle Park Oval Stadium Dome. That's it.
He's pegged it back a little bit here, Dawson. So after 16, 2 for 145. Maybe just seeing this one out, knowing that either side of the simulation has a bit of controversy to it.
Yes.
And then really go hard now.
Now, Shakib Al Hassan, excellent bowling in the game. I think he's somewhere around the 99 range. I think he's quite well regarded. The green shoes as well.
Have a look at those shoes.
Yeah. He's really shooting his shot. As they come back from the second one here. Oh, too easy. Those deep boundaries again, Tim, coming into play.
Could see some run-outs here, Luke. You're 100% right.
Yep.
Particularly new teams, first game, still figuring out the vibes.
That's right. So you see this one out to deep square.
And they got the corn on the boundary.
Now, that is an interesting choice, Tim. It's a lot of real estate for a big man to run and keep an eye on. They better be shooting straight for him.
He's out there like the opening credits to Daria.
Yes. Like, I'd really try to catch that. Anyway.
Corn to be alive. Yes, he was corn.
Corn to be wild?
Corn to be wild.
Corn to be alive.
Corn to be wild. Yeah,
There's a bit of a misfield here.
Hang
They
on,
are
this
gonna
might
take
work.
advantage.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that'll be 2 runs.
Was that a strategic drop to try and get them twice?
Hey, look, I mean, that sort of thing was outlawed in real cricket, Tim, where you sort of fake to
Well, you
look
couldn't
Wait,
fake.
how did they...
No, you couldn't fake
to like get
without
the ball.
Yes,
Yeah,
but you could certainly do that.
yeah, you could do
You're
that.
allowed to drop it, surely.
Yes, you are allowed to drop it, but he's gone the
leading
kitchen
edge.
sink there, David Warner. 80 off 50 now. As Shakib tries to peg this back as best as he can, but he's got 1 ball left in the over, and it's only 4 off it. 2 for 149. This has been a better over if he can keep this under wraps, and it's a full bunger, and it is completely missed. That is disappointing.
Wow.
Look, as we have a look here, that 6th ball. Yeah, that is prime.
Full toss. Field was up on the offside. You'd expect
a bad
someone
miss.
on 80 not
Yeah,
out to
to
get
hit that
there.
one.
And as we see Jadeja now, interestingly
all the
enough,
classics
Shakib and Jadeja, these are their first overs, and
Yep.
it's coming in overs 17 and 18. So
It might be
interesting tactic.
Might be something that as we see this one, maybe that's why, is that one's chucked over the top of point for 4 runs, and it will try to be saved in the deep, but it will not. And Sir Racha gives that the 4, the big slap. Oh man, the V100 on full display there, Tim.
People in those office buildings in the background getting a free show at Angle Park.
That's right.
Oval Stadium.
Oval Stadium Dome.
Oh.
This one will be cut off there at cover.
Luke,
Run.
we almost saw the
Yes.
next bus being hit in Pool A. And that's out.
Now,
I thought there was 2
he hit
sounds
that,
there.
Did he not?
Sounded like
Do we
2
have a look?
sounds. Let's have a look.
Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Jeez, if this is out and he hasn't gone up for it,
Well, they haven't even... The keeper would know,
he would
surely.
know if he hit it, surely.
And then, I mean, that's...
It's going to have to have really got in there if he did hit it.
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe it was just...
No, we're going to move on there.
Just
Tim.
hearing his knees crack.
Someone opening a crisp Imagine Brewing Nub City, perhaps. Another dot ball. There's the big corn brought back into the square. That makes sense.
Smart.
That makes sense. You don't want him off the square. He's done 1 over out in the deep and gone, this is not for me.
Corn this way.
You can't just... Corn to try.
Corn to run.
Corn to run.
Corn to run. That's they go.
Baby, I
that
was
works for batting and fielding.
Do-do-do-do. Oh, you know what? Jadeja going for 4 on the first ball of this over, but dots all since. Yeah, forget it. He's bookended it with 2 4s in the over and dot ball. So 8 from it, which isn't that bad. 8 and over is
No.
an all right ticket. You know, if you're all right with that, as
But-
you see that 6-1 there, you got that a bit wrong.
Like we'd see, we've got two batters well over 150 strike rate. You
Yeah.
would have thought that they
Yes.
would have.
Upped it by now.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's 2 overs to go, and again we're going to see spin. Ravi Ashwin in for his last
I don't
over
think
here.
we're going to not see spin.
I think
Tim.
this will
I
be
think
spin
this
the
is
whole
going to
way
be spin the
through.
whole way through. Oh, as he steps across his stumps
geez,
there.
timed that brilliant.
Yes, and that is going to whip round there to find leg for 4 runs. As we get that one brought to you by Digital Laxative app, Tim.
Oh, welcome back.
Good to see them back on tail as the NRL Supercoach Talk podcast. Remember, of course, if you need any help with your Supercoach Talk podcast, you go see the boys at Supercoach Talk podcast.
Dear NRL Supercoach Talk podcast, I have trouble with my Supercoach Talk podcast.
Please help.
Well, yeah. Timmy, as a team owner and board member, you must be thrilled to see a packed stadium out there today.
Shot.
He's picked a gap here for us.
Beautiful shot.
Absolutely, Michael. You know,
Water getting a century here.
One
Tim.
thing the Tigers can do, it's bums in seats.
that's right. And
Well, they've been to the grand final 3 times, Michael. This is a team that, you know, has a following. You know why? Because they're bandwagon batter. That's the bandwagon. They're on it now, mate. They've seen them get there 3 times. They've said, we want to be here for the 4th.
and our first Montreal mishap of Pool B. Michael, I think bandwagon's a term that gets thrown around a lot.
I didn't say it.
Can you be a band?
People were saying
No,
it.
no.
A lot of people were
Here's
saying
a question I want to ask you. Can you be a bandwagon if all you've ever done is win?
Did you get on the bandwagon?
I mean,
yeah, Mercedes-Benz during the Turbo Hybrid era. Is
hold
that
on.
bandwagon?
You can't be a bandwagon if you don't win. So, I mean, I guess you have to.
But like, it's not as if it's like the Dogs of War who were horrific at the start and then had one
Seems.
lucky season.
Yeah, look at this guy. Oh,
You know what I mean?
I think it's a testament to
Oh,
the
and
team
shot.
that you're still this popular despite not having done the job last season.
Well said, Michael, because there is a smell of redemption in the air at Angle Park Oval Stadium.
That's it.
Um,
These are the true fans.
Yes,
And,
and-
you've still got a lot of numbers.
That's right. Last ball, the expensive over here from Ashwin.
Yeah, he's gone it, hasn't he? 1 for 50.
Am I look for 2 here, Luke? No. Don't be silly.
No, 1 for 50 for Ravi. That's not great. 1 over left, 171. They have pegged it back a little bit, but here is David Warner's opportunity to get his century. He's off strike at the moment. JP Duminy is hogging it. 47 off 25 for him. And that is a terrible
stupid.
wide.
Interesting.
That is bad. I do love, though, that when the ball is bowled wide, that the batsmen still, pad up.
Yes.
As if to be like, come on, sir. How far away from the wicket was that one? I patted up and everything. That's a better ball, and it's 4. Is he going to get around in time? He might get around, and he will. That'll be 1 run. They thought they're going to go, oh, gosh.
Luke, this is just really poor bowling
Yes.
from Jadeja. I'd
Yeah.
recommend going around the wicket and just really tighten him up. If he keeps bowling outside off, you've got 3 in the circle.
He's going to bowl straight, and that is too far on the offside, but this is going to get cut off in the deep again, just the 1 run. David Warner...
Probably not going to get his ton
Won't
now.
get the ton now. Yeah, you'd have to think.
But-
But stranger things, of course.
Early contender for MVP performance here.
Potentially,
Big Yoss
potentially.
scored a century in Pool A.
Shot
See, that's
from
just
JP.
terrible
It is
bowling.
bad bowling, yes.
Do you think it's a bit of an albatross considering what happened to the Golden Nuggets?
Well, I mean, he
Earlier in
hasn't
the
got the
season.
century yet, but yes, you could make that
Potentially.
argument.
Would you like to crown that as the only century that we'll see in simulated online cricket season
Yes.
4? Okay. Done.
Shot.
Prove me wrong, Dwarner. Prove
Dwarner.
me wrong.
The big Dwarner. Now he's got strike. He needs 10 runs for that century off one ball.
I was going to say.
Off one ball.
Hold your horses there, Luke. There's
One ball.
One ball left.
There's 1 ball. Here we go.
All right, 2 for 178.
The Big 10.
I might go for 2 here.
They got to run 2.
gotta
Surely they got to run 2. They will. No, they
Oh.
won't. They're protecting that average Tim.
Well, Luke, you can cue the darts music because the Hooroo Pubudus need 180 for victory here
Very
at Angle Park Oval
good.
Stadium. A great start to their redemption season here, but let's bring in Michael Vilkins for today's halftime entertainment.
Well, while the players go and have some lunch and some tea, I've got a game for you two to play.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
A game within a game.
This might last the rest of the game, but it's called the green glass doors. And basically, there's a set of green glass doors, and you ask me if you can bring objects through it. And I will give you a yes or a no, and you guys have to figure out what the rule for letting things through the door is.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. So I figured we might not get it in this 90-second intermission, but we can just do it periodically through the game. And at the end of the game, I'll tell you what the rule is if you don't guess it already.
Okay. Oh, well, do you want to kick it off, Luke?
Yeah, sure.
What do you want to put through the green glass door?
I'm going to try and bring through the glass door a mimosa.
Oof.
No.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to go an elephant.
No.
Oh,
sorry.
Now, when you say a rule, do you mean like
it's like Theme Train.
What is theme
Luke.
train?
Don't you know what Theme Train is? Like on the like in the 70s radios where they put like 4 songs together and you had to guess the theme of the 4 songs.
All right.
Theme Train.
I would like to bring a purple
Jesus.
whale through the door.
No, sorry, denied.
Shock. Oh, I can't believe a purple whale can't get through.
It's so weird. I thought
A banana.
No. The rule could have been purple things,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but it's not.
Oh, all right. Can I bring a microwave through the door?
No.
What about a leather couch?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can I bring a
This is riveting.
cricket bat?
Riveting YouTube.
But no.
Oh, if you got something for the green door,
Put it in the comments below.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
is it a silly dance through the green door?
You can bring a silly dance.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a yes.
All right.
Silly dance through the door.
Tim just disgusted. Are you just mad that I got there first?
No.
before
Can you bring in good gear?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
As we've gone through an
If you've got any.
extended innings break here.
No, we got to stop and think about it.
Could you bring in
This
good?
is what I meant. You can,
Yes. Could you bring in good times?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. What about vibes?
Yeah. What about vibes? Can you bring vibes through
No
the door?
vibes.
No
No
vibes.
vibes.
Okay,
Can't do it.
So the New South Wales State of Origin team's out.
No, they're done. But the Queensland one, perhaps.
Press A, Luke.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Press A.
All right. We'll have
Well,
a.
just continue as things come to you. Just hit me
It
up.
looks like I got the Mickey Mouse ears. I've just noticed in the shop.
What about clapping hands?
Yes.
Oh. Is it the chicken dance?
Can we bring the chicken dance?
No.
Oh. All right. First over here, Jofra Archer to Aaron Finch. 180 required for victory.
No run. The traditional first shot.
Yes.
Score. First score.
Can you bring in an ice break? Proud sponsors of the Tigre Chinos.
I'm afraid not. Sorry, Tim.
Silly dances. Can I bring the hamster dance song? Hamster song.
No, sorry.
Oh, he's bowled him!
Pegged him, Luke.
Wow.
And just an all-time great pegging. Oh, it's a Montreal mishap. My apologies.
Bat onto pad onto wicket.
That's got to be intimidating for the Hooroos. That's not.
Oh, that's not a great start.
And
no.
real life imitating simulation. Aaron Finch gone for a disappointing
Continues
duck.
his disappointing run in simulated online cricket. That brings Ishan Kishan, the man so nice they nearly named him twice, to the crease. Now, he had a decent enough run in Sock 3, so seeing what we're going to get out of Sock 4, but early on here, not good signs for the Hooroos. Oh, and he struck on the pads again. This time, though, it is around the wicket. Over the wicket?
Yep.
Over the wicket. I've lost my marbles there for a second. Over the wicket, so it's hard for the right-hander to get the left-hander.
It was definitely too high there,
Yes.
Luke, but Archer.
It's always going to be
bowled
difficult to get the left. Oh, as this one goes straight up in the air. This is going to be caught, I think.
Could be out.
This could be out, and it will beat Kane Williamson. He's going to have to run back. He's putting in the big ones, isn't he? Look at the little legs going.
Well, he's the skipper, Luke.
That's
He's
true.
trying to put the team on his back.
Kicking the ball out of spite there at the end.
Yeah, a bit of. Yeah, that's not what you
Bit
want to see.
unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
against the spirit of soccer.
I've always said that about Kane Williamson. That he
goes against
the spirit of
the
sock.
game.
Yeah, not the game, just sock. So we see the cameraman losing his mind there.
Here we go. We might. No, It's going to be a long wait. No.
Bit of astral pipes there, Luke.
Worth it.
Cries for catcher, but no one within
no one there.
50
No one's
metres.
killy.
It's a packed Angle Park Oval Stadium, Luke.
Don't.
How much are tickets?
Oh, I think just standard price.
Nice.
$400 standard price.
We haven't put them up,
That's nice.
like bandwagon teams would.
Yes, that's good. Clever.
Short cover in here for Alex Hale's first delivery. Last ball of the first over here.
Oh,
he's
that's
played all around it.
Wow.
Jofra Archer on an early tear here, Luke.
bold choice there to get him into the game early, but obviously it's paying off at this stage. Tim Southey brought into the. They require 9 runs and they're running at 5. Obviously it's 1 over in, but
Yeah, relax. It's okay.
this one's chipped to the only man out in the deep, outside of fine leg. Gosh, they got to do better than that, Tim.
Well, it's a bit. Yeah, it's
There's
first over.
400 metres either side of the bloke, and he hits him on the spot. Like,
I think
come on.
Again, it's a new stadium. They looked to get the 2, but opted against it.
Shot, but there's a man out there. The pull shot.
Well, this is one thing.
swelling.
One thing that we really didn't see for the Uroos, particularly Jadeja, just not bowling to your field.
Yes.
And we've seen early on here that
the big corn.
the Tigre Chinos bowling to their field. And again, it's the power of Archer and the finesse of Southey to mix it up.
Or full bunger, and he's taken
Can't
full
help
deserts that.
No field's going to stop that, Luke.
No, that is a straight. That's the first. Would you consider that a long handle, Tim?
I would consider that.
Yeah, okay. Long handle it is. Just remember, Australian Red Cross, Lifeblood, get involved. That is a beautiful shot right out of the middle. Hilton Plasterers brought to you today.
Proud sponsors.
You need
of
anything
Tigre
plastered
Chinos.
out in Roma, you go see the boys at Hilton Plasterers.
Or just anywhere. If you wanna
Anyway,
be-
they
if
come
you
down
wanna
there,
be-
they'll do it. They'll
If
get
you want to be plastered by Hilton, give them a call.
Some of my best times have been plastered by Hilton. Should see my walls.
Oh, and he's actually picked
There
the
you
gap
go.
here.
Yes.
That's 4 runs. Sponsored by Re Basin. If you need your basin read, head over to the wonderful people at Re Basin.
They don't install basins. If you've
No.
moved into a house and you haven't yet got a basin in there, don't bother calling.
No, they're not your guys.
It's reinstallation.
Yes.
It's literally in the name.
Yes.
Do not even bother.
Oh,
they are
mate.
sick of getting calls
They'll laugh
for
you out of the shop.
installations.
They'll just get on. Yeah, they'll start abusing you on the phone. They're the good people, but that's
this
out.
is absolutely plum.
That was plum.
Oh, unless he's hit it.
He must.
We haven't not given.
Look, the commentators have given it.
Can we go to not Hawkeye? What's it called?
Big Eye?
Big Eye. Thank
Let's hit
you,
us with the
Michael.
big guy. I thought Rakeem was the big guy. Oh, it's hitting outside.
leg.
Oh, look.
Oh,
and it
it's
was
like
bat.
bat.
Well, I mean, what do we know, Tim? What do we know? We got no idea.
That looked a lot closer than
I
that.
did. Live indeed. All right, here we go.
Last ball of the second over here.
Back
First question rebasin will give you on the phone is what type of basin have you currently got?
Oh, yeah.
And when you say, oh no, we've just wanted to install one, they'll hang up. Just go, oh.
Yeah. That makes sense, you know?
Michael, can I bring in a basin?
Can you bring in a basin?
Yeah.
Like if you had a basin.
Through the green glass door. Remember that? Remember that setup that you've forgotten in 2 minutes, both of you?
Shot. Yeah, we were done.
And Kishan
this
just
guy's
goes
crazy.
bang.
Yeah, that was
I'm
good.
afraid not. I'm afraid not.
Okay, can I
And
bring...
just for completeness, you also can't bring a rebasin.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's good to know. Can I bring a CD player?
No, sorry.
But you can bring a dance. What about a
Yes.
stereo?
Nope.
So
I
you're
don't
going to
think
bring
so.
in a non-musical dance.
And we can bring in gear.
Good gear,
Good gear. We can bring in good gear.
but not vibes.
Man, this is confusing.
And
If you think you know what it is, put it in the comments.
below.
Do the dance, Mark. Come on. Hey.
It's the comment shuffle.
The comment
I-
shuffle.
I don't know what this is. Is it simulated online cricket?
No.
I was going to say. Yeah, we got vibes. So yeah.
That's true. We do. We be vibing.
Gee, Alex Hales, he's just letting Ishan Kishan go for it.
Yes.
1 from 3. He hasn't done 2. 1 from 4, I should say. Ishan, 20 off 9.
9, yeah.
Doing his best David Warner impression.
That's right.
at the
Alex
top of the
Hales
order
needs to get on with it.
Yeah, he's
Poop
really
or get
struggling.
off the pot, Tim.
Well,
Tell you what, I'll give you a freebie.
okay.
I'd let you bring Joffrey Archer.
Joffrey Archer.
What about Joffrey Archer?
Would you let us bring Joffrey?
Yeah.
Archer?
Oh, okay. Joffrey
and Joffrey, they're both invited.
Okay.
Joffrey Archer, though.
The Archer brothers.
This is absolutely plum.
Yes, and Rex Tom, he's your Rex Tom. He's given that one out, and Joffrey continues to show what. Oh, here we go. They're going to have a think about it.
Unless he's hit it, Luke.
There's no way. Get out of here. You're done. Yeah, Alex
See you
Howell. And you know what? Poop or get off the pot, Tim.
Yeah. You called it.
I did. I called it.
I'd like. There's been a real. You can't bring Mr. Archer through.
Oh.
I'm afraid. That was
What about Joffrey?
Also no.
Joffrey Archer would be a great mashup for like a costume party. Do you know what I mean? Oh, no ball. It's a no ball.
Costume party
wasn't a
and
no ball.
Only Tim understands your costume.
Yeah. Oh, it's Joffrey Archer. Just saying, that'd be funny.
Gee, that was a Montreal mishap, Luke. That absolutely flew
Gosh, yes,
off
absolutely.
the bat. Now that they cannot change the field.
No, and there's the big free hit.
So this is a massive point here for Rahane.
He needs to go here. And he does it. It's another no ball, Tim.
You're joking.
It's a double no ball. Wow, the hero.
After being taken out of the green glass door, Joffrey Archer has gone.
Ready for it.
No
There
ball,
it is.
no ball.
It's a slap, slap, slap. Wind him up. Yeehaw. There's the Cowboy, Tim. The Cowboy's out in force. Look at that over. 4-1 ... wicket. No ball 4, no ball 4.
Corn boys.
Corn boys. Can't the Corn boys. Another shot. There we go.
Wow.
That's big. That's 3 4s in a row. A 4 off the over. 4 4s off the over.
They should put someone out there.
Well, they couldn't because it was all free hits.
Take it back.
Yes, Tim Southey, and he's going to try and have to peg it back against Ishan Kishan.
Can I take a no ball through the door?
Yes.
A no ball dance. No vibes.
And to make it up for you, I'll let Tim Southey through as well. You can take that ball.
Okay, so is it people that are bowling currently? I think it's got something to do with that because when Archer stopped...
Yes, that's all the things you've thought through already are people bowling currently. No, it's not the right.
Is it the 2019 World Cup final?
Ooh. Imagine if
Tim
I
Southey was there.
Tim Southey was there.
Joffrey Archer also was there, but...
I'm sitting here being like, oh, was there a silly dance in the...
Well, there might have been a silly
Remember the
dance.
name?
Might have been a silly dance.
Different World Cup, that one. Ishan Kishan, 20 off 12 here. 2 for 35. There is a game of cricket going on, Tim.
Yeah, 2 for 35 or 3.4. I mean, they're well on target here. Really, the Uroos do not want to lose another wicket before the simulation.
Absolutely cannot have that occur.
But both players have shown their intent early.
Yes. Oh, and it's caught. He's rode it off the outside of the bat, and Sir Archer has given that one out. It's caught behind. There goes Ishan Kishan. He's done. Pack your bags, brother.
Some dot ball pressure there, but look, I don't know if he hit it. I don't know. He's absolutely smashed it.
Crushed it. Straight to the man.
It was that dot ball pressure 3 in a row.
Yes.
After going, well above 200 strike rate. Again, dot ball pressure is such
hard.
an underrated thing in simulated online
it's
cricket.
absolutely a thing. Now that brings Ajinkya Rahane. No, Shakib Al Hassan.
The money man.
The money man. Now this is one of the best all-rounders in the game. Excellent bowling. Pretty decent batting. So they're not done yet. As we can see here, the long handle brought out. Is this going to get around tight? No, it won't. That'll be 4 runs. And Shakib Al Hassan, he is off the mark with a long handle 4 right down the road. That one brought to you by Tata.
If you need anything.
Can we bring Tata through the door?
No.
But Tata is literally
do everything.
anything.
Sorry.
So we can't bring everything.
I got the rules. I got rules.
Joffrey Archer giving another
shot.
over here. Wow.
And there, that's 4 runs.
That's just bang from Rahane.
Yeah, picking up where he left off is the batsman. Shot. He's hit that outside, like, it was over his head. There's a lot going on there.
Don't need a lot of bat on these deliveries. They are rapid here from Joffrey Archer.
Yeah, it's just good batting from Ajinkya Rahane. 16 off 4 for him. 3 for 43. 4.1 overs gone. Ringfield. And he's managed to pierce the gap. I don't know if this is going to run away for 4. It will be cut off in the deep. 2 runs. Starting to move into a little bit. Look, they're going to get to 50 here by the end of the. It's going to be Wickets, Tim. They're going to be the premium. Yeah,
they're
Michael,
on par.
We'll bring you in. What are your thoughts, mate?
I think even though Southie can come, the Hooroo Pubudus would be allowed, but the Tigre Chinos would not be.
Okay. Is it Scat Bros?
Could the
Scat Bros come through?
You know, I think they could.
Is it the North Queensland Cowboys?
No.
I have no idea where this is going to go. 3 balls remaining before the simulation here.
Waiting.
At Ringfield, unable to pierce it there.
151. He's still bowling rapid here,
He is
Luke.
coming in hot. He's been told from the skipper, just bowl it hard.
Yep.
Get in there. We're going to give you a couple of... He's gone 3 overs. So, what, they go 1 after the simulation, Tim?
Maybe none. Catch!
Boom! Wow, that's a big catch there.
Jofra Archer given a 3rd over after he's gone for 20 in his last.
That's a ripper.
Look at that runner.
And the money man, Shakib Al Hassan. The green shoes are walking back to the pavilion. And that's it. Chris Wokes.
The big Wokesy.
Early nomination for catch of the tournament.
Was a proper... Let's see if we can catch that, because I reckon that's a hanger. That's a proper hanger.
He's definitely gone horizontal here.
Look how far... Look at
the reaction
time. Let's talk reaction time, because he's still standing there. He's wondering what's on telly. He's wondering, oh, man, his neighbour's still on? And bang. Now, when does he move? There.
No. Wait for it.
No.
Okay,
no.
let's go.
And now I'm going to go through.
Spring into action.
It's behind him. He's toe on a 45-degree angle behind.
Shot.
Onto the another
give me
wicket.
A quick matrix when he's hanging in the air.
I
grab that for the titles.
It's an on-air meeting.
Well, just when are we going to get another chance to get a shot like that?
And then just rotate.
Yeah, that's
rotate.
It.
Rotate. Scrotate.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Maybe not like that.
Yeah, there we go.
We're going to make all these poor people watching.
Just horizontally rotate.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Forget it. The cameraman's drunk.
There you go.
Whoop. All right. Well, that was worth it, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
4 for 4.
Could that awful camera work get through the door, Michael?
No.
Okay,
last ball. Catch again.
And he's beaten the man that time. That'll be 4 runs. Darcy
He's
short.
like, I jumped for the last one.
Yeah, I'm not doing it again.
And so that
The scrapes on the elbows, Tim.
that brings us to the end of the 5th over. 4 wickets down. Can the Hooroo Pubudus survive? Let's bring in
Stranger Things.
Let's bring Michael Vilkins in to see who are today's simulation sponsors.
Thank you, Timmy. Today's second simulation is brought to you by Hilton Plasterers.
Hey!
Hilton Plasterers. Do you need your plaster to be faster? Do you live in Hilton? Well, go see our friends at Hilton Plasterers.
Thank you, Mike. Tim,
Did Hilton pay for that?
I think he put premium money into this. He doesn't know what he's going to get.
I mean,
I'm not making fun of you. That means there's money taken under the table.
I feel like we started at Tubby Taylor, like,
it was a strong... That was so
up
many
here.
weeks ago, Tim. Everyone's forgotten.
and now it's just bang.
If you need a Tubby Taylor, go see our friends at Johnny Big.
Yeah.
Very
Proud
good.
sponsors.
Proud sponsors of...
defending champs now eliminated. Dogs of War. Luke, your thoughts on the first 5 overs?
I'm still hearing about it from team owner Dane Odometer. Let's talk about the game. Obviously here at Angle Park Oval Superdome Stadium. Aaron Finch out for a duck after 2 balls. Obviously Archer doing the damage with the ball. And Chris Wokes in the field is what we've gotten to get us to where we are now. Look, 50 runs. They've got the runs on the board to get them home. If they can continue on this click, their problem is wickets. Now, the only thing going for them is that Jofra Archer is almost out of overs. He's only got 1 to go. So I don't know. If I'm the Tigres, and Tim, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but are you bowling another over to try and see if Archer can't knock out another one quickly, or are you holding and retaining him to the end of the other game?
I think we found, because we have retained him from SOC
Yes.
3 as well we redrafted. We saw he can give away some expensive overs, particularly at the end. So I think it's better to get him out of the way.
You think it's more, yeah, right.
Yeah, so you've got Vernon Philander and Chris Wokes who are yet to bowl as well. So
few still to go.
Yeah,
and you got Mitchie
Carter. There's some good options as well. So
well, I know one way to find out. Let's do it.
I think if they are even remotely a chance, it's got to be 0 wickets.
Fair income Aussies?
They're full-grown Aussies at 20 to 8 in the morning. No wickets in this simulation, and that will set up an emphatic
this could be
finish.
Could be a very exciting end to this game. Let's get into it, Tim.
Begin the simulation.
Whoa.
They just lost Darcy Short at the end there. LBW to Wokes.
Jadeja's going to have to be the guy.
6 for 118. Now, we saw the Brisbane Burners do it with all bowlers.
Yes, it is possible. 62 off 30. We're doing 2-0, a 2 ball, Tim.
I think that's what the
12
Burners
and over.
did.
Shot. Is this going to get cut off in the boundary?
Okay, no.
And it will be saved. Wow, that is excellent. Oh, no, that's full. That bugger him. 4 runs there. He's gone over the field. Let's have another look at that. It's a full bunger.
But it's a high-risk shot.
It
Luke.
is.
Everyone's back.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we don't even get to see the end there. 58 off 29 required, Tim.
It's still possible.
This is in the realms of possibility. Oh. That one
That's the old double bluff there, Luke. You can see everyone
field,
full.
yeah.
Everyone is back, suggesting full pitch deliveries.
He's pitched it up. That's a bad ball. 4 runs through the cover region. The big slasher, Ravi Jadeja, the Sabre man out there. He's not stuffing about. That is 4 runs. Shot. Beautiful work there.
Yep, he's got to, with the field, everyone behind square.
He's got to try and get it through the offside again.
He's got to pitch it
He's got to give himself some length here.
Middle and leg. That's a bit better.
Yeah, but they'll scamper through for 1. They'll think about a second, and they won't, as the bowler is asked to go get the ball from the outside of the square there.
Well, it's such a long boundary, Luke.
Remember, of course, that is Hilton Plaster's real phone number.
Yeah.
On the jersey, so you can actually call him and that'll go to the boys at Hilton Plasters. So we see this 1 run.
They might look for 2 here, Luke.
No. Liam's happy to get off strike and give it back with 1 ball to go to Ravi.
Kane just making some adjustments here. Will we see a change to the field? Not really.
No,
There's a short mid-wicket though.
He's got to get his bowling line here right.
Middle and leg. Oh, that's fine.
That's all right.
We'll take the singles.
But it puts the man back on strike, though. It puts Ravi back on strike. He's 49 off 41 here. 52 off 25 required for victory, Tim. This could be anyone's. This isn't done yet.
Yeah, the El Tigre Chinos didn't get anywhere.
This isn't a canary game.
No, they didn't get anywhere near 51 off their last 4 overs. But
shot
doesn't mean it can't be done. And
that's 4 runs.
And terrible bowling to fields like this was a theme for the Uroos in the latter half of their bowling innings. And
Ravi's, he's lapping up that 50.
There you go. There's a bit of a sabre action
there.
There
it is. He's pointing you out and you and everyone else. Everyone's getting a look. Michael, that was directed directly at you.
I didn't do anything.
Well, it just goes to show that he's determined to get the Uroos over the line here.
Could Ravi get through the green door, Tim? Michael, whichever one you are.
Oh, and he's done it again, Luke.
That's another one.
This is worrying signs for the El Tigre Chinos here at Angle Park Oval Stadium.
As much as they are the winners, 2-time winners, 3-time grand finalists, the Tigers put themselves through a lot of punishment to get to that spot.
The cardiac kids, Luke.
They are the cardiac kids.
Kids. And that boundary brought to you by Arabol Lubricants.
That's right. You need your Arabol lubricant.
No, Ravi couldn't come, Luke.
Okay, good to know.
Are we going to get a hint? We're nowhere near.
No, we've got dancing.
You're getting pretty close, but...
And that one won't pierce the offside there. No run. Look, I mean, could a pair of pants get through the door?
You'd hope so.
No.
Oh, so it's a naked party. Is it the big nude?
Ooh, I got to tell you, the big nude could go through.
Oh, the big nude could get through as this one goes through the offside for 4 runs. Lofted cover drive. Ravi Jadeja is putting this team on his back. He's trying to make a good run for MVP here nice and early himself. He's seen what David Warner did and said, I'm gonna carry my team through, Tim. To victory. That one brought to you by Borange.
It's just poor bowling.
Poor bowling. 4-4.4.
Round the wicket, outside off with absolutely no protection.
It's a really weird choice. He's done it again, and that's going to be 4 runs again.
Orange, of course, named for the noise that the ball makes knocking over the sign.
Moran?
That was very difficult for me to get out.
Knocked over
when
like
it hits the boundary sign, the sign and the ball colliding makes a orange sound.
Can I bring fire through the door?
No, sorry.
Can I bring the burners through the door?
That's what I was thinking.
No.
Shot, and it's another 4 runs. Jadeja's 69. Nice. Off his 46. There's look at that shot.
Paramedics up to the booth here to keep an eye on Tim Stanton. We're going to have to get Hilton Plasters on call for when Tim punches a hole through the wall.
That is unbelievable.
JP brought on for his second over. He's gone for 11 off his first. This might be a bit of a masterstroke here, Tim. Slow the pace of the ball off because Ravi's gone bunter.
Have a look at this field, though, Luke. Yeah. It's got to be pitched up.
It's going to beat there you go. 1 run, and that puts Ravi back on stage. 30 off 17 required for victory here.
6 for 150. Again, this is a wicket. I think Jadeja is the key.
Close. This is going to be real.
This is going to be the big
pace
match
off the ball, this could be where the wicket is found. But Ravi's a big spin guy. Shot, and that's just going to be 1 run.
So you can see again, Luke, it's a very similar field that Philander had.
Yep, yeah.
Which means you've got to pitch it up and straight. No width outside off stump. It can't be short either. So, it's a high-risk field, and I don't mind this matchup, the Dawson-Duminy matchup.
Oh, and he gives
here's a hint. You can't bring a bat, but you could bring a ball.
So... And
you couldn't bring orange, but you can bring Tim's good food.
Okay. Is it Angle Park Catering? Can I bring Angle Park Catering?
No, sorry.
Over the wicket. I like this.
And this one is going to be cut off in the deep one bounce. They're doing it in ones now, Tim. 27 off 14 required. The pace off the ball is working. Yep. If you've got any spin left in the rafters, you're taking it for the rest of this game. I would. As we see the reverse sweep brought out for no run again. That is a famous scoreline from the reverse sweep in simulated online cricket. I think we've seen one boundary in all adaptations of this wonderful little experiment. So this will be another sweep shot here.
And you know what? That brings Dawson back.
They're going to run 2. They're going to run 2. No, they haven't run 2, and that puts It does leave him on there. He's stranded. They were better off not taking it, Tim.
Oh, I wouldn't say not taking it.
I say don't take it. As the rooter. Now that is clever.
This is some strategy here, Luke.
Yes.
And everyone back. We've got a short mid-wicket here.
That's clever.
This has to be pitched up.
And he's missed it.
And he's edged it to the only place where there's a gap, and that'll bring Jadeja on strike.
Now that is helpful if you are a cowman, but still they've got a fair bit to do here.
I was like, did you have a stroke mid sentence?
Just checking if I left the gas on in my head, in my mental palace.
Now no one back square on the offside here.
Full bunger.
Yep, and that's where it needs to be, Luke. If you're going to have 3 close in on the offside, inside the square, inside the circle, it has to be full.
Oh, gosh.
Everyone back straight.
But look at that juicy shot over the top of point there, if he can do it. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. There you go.
There it is.
I'd let Root come.
Would you let Root come?
Yep.
Okay. I still think it's the 2019 World Cup.
You could bring a happy man, but not a sad woman.
Jeez.
Facts.
This is the worst half-time thing you have ever done.
Oh, I'm having a good time.
21 off 9, Luke.
The people at home are screaming at their YouTube.
And he's done it
shot,
again.
and this is going to be, it's going to beat the man at point. That'll be 4 runs. That one brought to you by Tim's Good Food.
Get me some burritos.
Oh, man. Can you imagine? The cardiac kids are at it again, Tim. Shot. Ravi Jadeja.
And again, they haven't changed the field. Joe Root has to pitch this ball up. There it is.
Oh, it's going to be cut off there. Deep long off.
But again, puts himself on strike.
Strike at the end.
This is where you would take a dot ball.
Yes, absolutely.
So let's see if the El Tigre Chinos just put everyone back and just give him a nice, easy single. Get everyone Dawson back on strike for the last over.
Shot. That's going to be 4 runs. It's the worst outcome for the Tigres. They need 12 off 6. Tim!
It's going to happen,
How
Luke.
does this keep happening to you guys?
No idea.
It was the insurrection last year in the derby between the two boys. 12 off 6 required. Juzzy T will be losing his proverbial. Oh, this one's just going to be a one run for JJ.
It's in the gap, Luke.
They're going to run two. That is poor running.
I think they had to go for it because Dawson could just sacrifice himself.
Yeah.
It would get Jadeja back on strike. Well, here we go. There's only 4 on the leg side here.
Can he be the hero? He's going to just chip it onto long on there. 1 run, bounce. That gives Cometh the man 10 runs required off 4 here.
Jesus. Can I bring in Jadeja?
No.
What about Dumini?
No.
Oh, God. Oh, it's a
sweep shot. They're going to run 2 here. They might run 2.
They're going to have to go 2.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is again, Luke.
Crucial, Tim.
Just has to be sacrificial to get Jadeja on strike.
Yeah. This
that's just poor
9 off
running.
3 required. Tell me we're not going to another super over, Tim.
We need a full pitch delivery here. We're not going
Shot,
to get it.
4 runs. Liam Dawson's going to put it on his own back here. 5 off 2 required. So a dot ball and a 4 gets us to.
This is what simulated online cricket is all about, ladies and gentlemen.
This is unbelievable scenes here. Vince McMahon could not write a script
Look at that
better
big
than
cover.
this.
That cover region's open. It's looking tasty, Tim. He's going to hit it. This is going to be a 4. Is he going to get around in time?
Oh,
he won't. It's 4 runs.
Oh, my God.
Scores are level. Scores are level, Tim. Oh, well. The Liam Dawson, you don't need Rami. Scores are level. The worst you could. Oh, where's the field? Bring the field in.
Come on.
This has got to be a dot ball. And it's not. He's going to be caught. No, he will do 4 runs. And the Hooroo Pubudus have done it. They've done it. They've done the unbelievable. This is incredible.
God.
They've taken one back across. Shot one across the mound. The big Cordy knows what he's doing. The vibes are in, baby.
Wackadoo. Wow.
Helps the Mad Cats. Very good. Wow.
You'd almost go and say that was the upset of the tournament, but we saw that Brisbane Burners make the semi. Incredibly disappointing.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Lost 4 wickets in the first 5 overs and then come back and still come away with a victory.
That's
64 off the final 5 overs, Luke.
Wow.
Some really terrible bowling there from the Tigre Chinos.
That's got to sting.
It was the 16th over, Luke. It was the Vernon Philander over where Jadeja really got his confidence going.
Yes.
And
wow. I mean,
the Tigre Chinos are now in must-win situations moving forward.
It seems to be in these tight contests that the Tigres drop the game. It happens more often than not that when it is in that very crunch time down the last over, it falls the other way. There was DC, there was the Montreal mishap of SOC 2.
Yes, the COVID Cricket 19 off the last ball.
It's happened quite a few times now. But they continue to make it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They continue to go through.
Well, there's still 2 games remaining.
It's just game 1, baby.
It's just game 1 now. Of course, it is an abridged season, so each game is very important. But wow, the Hooroos, the Cowboys will be Juzzy T. They'll be scat boys for all long into the night, Tim.
Now, Luke, Michael, I should say, we haven't gotten anywhere close to the green glass door. So let's find out before we go through to the...
The rule is it has to be something with a double letter in it. So green glass door, you can bring in silly vibes, but not vibes, or silly dance, sorry, and good vibes, but not just vibes.
I can't stand you.
And Tim Southey could.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he had 2
Southey.
Yes. But not Joffre because there's one F.
That's right. Because you thought there was 2.
I did.
There was only 1.
I did.
6 for 183.
We had fun.
Yeah. Did we? The Tigre Chinos fall short somehow.
Somehow, some way. The Hooroo Pubudus. They got the new branding. They're into it, and they will be celebrating into the night this week before their next matchup in a couple of weeks' time. But look, player of the match was David Warner.
It's got to be Jadeja.
Got to be
obviously,
Jadeja.
yeah.
I mean, absolutely for that one. But anyway, we're moving on. We're moving on, Tim. That's a stinger. That is a proper stinger to miss out early on in the competition, especially seeing as the next game, of course, we've got the Wristies up against the Mad Cans. But let's have a quick look at the run rate. Yeah, so that's
what you want to see.
If you're going to lose short.
Yeah.
You know, fair enough. If we have a quick look here, obviously only one game played, but David Warner, 91 runs, and Ravi with his 82. And then, hang on, I've pressed the wrong button, haven't I? Jofra Archer for his 3, but he went for it. 43 off his 4 overs for that, but not as bad as Ravi. 1 for 50 off his 4.
He was poor.
He was poor. But either way, that brings us to the second game of this round 1. It is the Wristy Strikers versus the Mad Kents. But that wraps us up.
Yeah, that's it.
For this game.
First game of round 1 of Pool B, done and dusted.
Yes.
We're off to the Strokerdome.
Yes, Strokerdome it is.
For the Wristy Strokers taking on the Mad Kents. Luke, you're quietly confident going into this game.
Quietly confident.
So I'm sure you'll have your team raring to go.
So we'll lose by 10
next
wickets.
week.
So
yeah,
can't wait. Michael, we'll bring you in for final thoughts.
Final thoughts. What do you think your chances are of both of you getting to the semi-finals now?
Well, I mean, I'm still a chance with my net run rate, but I've got to beat.
Imagine if neither of us go through. Wouldn't that be something spectacular? Yeah. At least we'd be able to show a non-bias in the finals.
Yes, that's
you
right.
know?
That's
That'd
right.
be.
Oh, I'm sure you'd still be able to heap.
Well, I guess we'd be able to.
Mike.
Yeah. We make it work. But anyway, let's wrap it up for this game. I'm Luke Gold. This is Michael Wilkins and Tim Stenton. He's in the booth, yo.
This is why you don't do the sign-off. We'll see you next week for the Wristy Strokers and the Mad Kents.
I'm Michael Wilkins.
He's Michael.
Okay, and
I don't know who
I'm
you
Luke.
are
I'm
anymore.
Luke Gold. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Oh, sorry, that's...
Oh.